All right, folks, listen. This is a live stream, and I'm just going to be showing you something, um, and I want your opinion on it because I'm probably not going to leave this video up, but if I do, it's only going to be for like a day or two. What I want to show you is something to do with Trump's head wound. Because for the people who don't know, I have two predictions, okay? That on June 11th, there's going to be a spectacular event in the state of Washington. Most likely, ground zero is going to be Seattle, but it's probably going to affect that whole area of King County and especially all of the west side and northwest side of just get out of west side of Washington, all right? All if you can get out of Washington State before June 11th. And my other prediction is that Trump gets his head wound on Obama's birthday, August 4th. Trump gets the head wound in Ohio on August 4th, which just happens to be Obama's birthday, and he survives this deadly head wound. Okay, now, so and I told you that after he gets his head wound, somehow they pronounce him dead, but he's somehow still alive. And then he opens his eyes or something like 4 days later or something, on 8/7 or 8/8 or 8/9, who knows? But most likely 8/8 because it's like the Lions Gate portal, or something. And because August is the Leo sign, which is the ELO. For the people who don't know, that's the EL with a crown, right? The EL means God in Hebrew. Anyway, and the O is a crown. But anyway, so it's like 8/8 is when he comes back or something, like he opens his eyes or something. But 8/4 is the day he gets his head wound. And it just so happens last year you had the Maui fires that was on 8/8. And when Trump they raided his house, wasn't that 8/8 also? But anyway, forget about that. And Trump, his name equals 88, just the name Trump, if you add up the letters. But anyway, so last year they had the Maui fires, right? And you remember the Maui fire, and I mentioned this before, and it connects to something that happened the other day with the earthquake. Watch. Yeah, somebody's writing something in Armenian. I can't read Armenian. I'm Armenian, but I can't read it. I told you I came here when I was 5 years old. Stop distracting me. Right? It's already hard enough figuring this out. Anyway, God bless you and everyone else in the chat. All right. Anyway, so where am I? All right. So let me just show you this. Oh, let me show you the Maui fire thing first, and then I'm going to get to how it connects to this, right? Okay. So you remember when I showed you this and I said that this kind of connects to Trump's head wound? Because look, it looks like a male torso or some kind of torso, and then it looks like a head. And this is where the main fire that they said, the Lahaina fire, they call it, So look, it's like a head wound. You see what I'm saying? It's right there at the head. All right. And it looks like a head. You know what I'm saying? So that's one head wound right there, right? And for those who don't know, let me just, before I show you what I'm going to show you today, remember that Trump, I'm telling you, is going to get his head wound in Ohio on August 4th, which is Obama's birthday. Trump gets the head wound in Ohio, but this is Florida where Trump lives, and it looks just like his head. If you were to put this Florida, the state of Florida, on top of Trump's head, it would look just like his hair. It's the outline of his hair. Okay, and it also looks like a pistol. So you have the pistol, and it looks like his hair, and he lives there. But he's going to get his head wound in Ohio. Okay, and I've explained why throughout my videos and everything. But it just so happened anyway. And plus, you see Elvis, because I told you Elvis is the real Antichrist. Trump is his image. And that's why he always is comparing himself to Elvis. But see Elvis's profile? That's Washington. See, this is the state of Washington, the furthest west of, northwest. And this is Seattle right here, right around here. And this is all of King County. And they were calling this area during the pandemic the chop zone. So if they get rid of this is a head wound also. Okay? And and look, it looks just like Elvis's head, right? Look at see his hair, how it stands up. That's just like this. His hair, the back of his head, the neck right there, the chin. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. And they were calling this place the chop zone. See, Seattle, the chop zone. Anyway, I'm just showing you how it's connected to head wounds. You know what I mean? And that's why when I was showing you this Lahaina thing where it looks like a male torso and the head wound is the Lahaina area, the fires, the Maui fires. So the Maui fires were last year on 8/8, right? But Trump's gonna get his head wound on 8/4. Okay. Now, so if you go, before I move on, I just want to see what you guys are saying real quick. Okay, let me figure this out here. Yeah, it looks like a head wound. The fire looks like, like that's the head where like a bullet. I get what you're saying, but yeah, it represents the head wound. So yeah, technically that's what it is. Um, Hold on. Okay, anyway, so I'll get to the fires in a moment. I mean, I'll get to the dates and the numbers. But let me ask you this. So, what about this connection? Do you think this is a stretch? Do you know that this earthquake, because I told you Trump's the 45 president, right? But he's also the 4-4 president because he's the 44th person to become president, 45th actual president, 44th person. Okay. Anyway, so anyway, forget that. I've explained it 100 times. But so the earthquake, it was centered. First of all, I was born in Beirut, Lebanon, and it was centered near Lebanon, New Jersey. Okay. And, New Jersey it's very close to New York. It's connected to each other. You know what I mean? But, and, Trump is born in New York, right? But look, let me ask you this. You see how it looks like a head right here? And look, it was White House Station. First of all, it's got the connection to a president. And do you know what station equals, folks? Station is the word Lazarus. And Lazarus is the backwards of the word Phoenix. So you have White House, Lazarus. The word station equals exactly the same as the word Lazarus. And I've explained to you guys about the connection to Trump and Lazarus, the lazy boy. And I'll explain the initials and everything in a moment. But look, it looks like it's a head right here. And, have you ever seen Trump? Before I show you the Trump thing, look at this. Look at it upside down. It looks like how those old pharaohs, the way they show it. You see how, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the front of the face, and they put like a thing. It looks like one of those pharaoh heads. You know what I mean? This is upside down. But anyway, back to this. It was the Lebanon, right? Or White House Station, whichever one. But you see how Trump, when he's bent over, it kind of looks like him. You see? You see what I'm saying? It's like Bart Simpson. It's like Bart Simpson at the same time, Trump, And the fact, hold on. And the fact that it was on 4-5, pay attention, folks, okay? Let me catch up to the chat. Hold on. Just give me a second. So remember, it's on 4-5. So it's on 4-5, okay? So it connects to Trump because he's the 45th president. It's on 4-5, and what was the magnitude of the quake? What was the magnitude of the New Jersey quake? Look, see? It was 4.8, right? And it happened on 4-5, right? You know what I'm saying? 4-5, and it was 4.8, right? The magnitude. So you had the 45 with the 4.8, and that's the backwards of 8-4. Okay? 8-4 is the backwards of 4-8, and in the UK they say the date August 4th, 4-8. They say the day first and then the month. See, in America we say 8-4, August 4th. They say backwards, the 4th of August. So anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, so 4-8 is the 8-4. It's the same thing. Yeah, good comments in the chat. God bless all of you. And so it was a 4.8, and it was on 4-5. So it's the Trump head wound day, August 4th, and Trump 45th president. So let me ask you this: from what I just showed you, am I pushing it so far? Do you think at all that it looks like kind of like a head wound thing again? You know what I'm saying? I know it's ridiculous that, of course, it doesn't look like you, because all the states have kind of a weird head look. You get what I'm saying? But not as perfect as the Washington Elvis and the Florida Trump. Those two are perfect for the what I showed earlier. All right. But this is pushing it. I understand. But it's still the fact that it was White House station. Okay. And for the people who don't believe me about the word station, I'm going to show it to you real quick before I move on. I got to show this to you. So that way you understand what station means. Station is the same, like I said. Let me just show it to you. So, okay, look. So the word station is 9826. Backwards is 9146. Just look at those four numbers. 9826, 9146. It equals the exact same as Lazarus. 9826, 9146. See? Lazarus. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you see, so it was stationed, it was at White House Station, it says. You see? White House Station. White House is the president, and station is Lazarus. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Or I'll get to the Lazarus connection later in the video with Trump. But and by the way, Lazarus is the backwards of the word Phoenix. So Phoenix equals the exact same numbers, but backwards. Watch. So remember, it was 9826, 9146. Now Phoenix equals 9146, 9826. So it just switched. Same numbers, like these numbers were over here, these numbers were over here. Okay? So Phoenix is the backwards of Lazarus. Do you understand? That's why they say the Phoenix rising. Don't you understand, man? I've been saying this for 5 years, all right? It's coming to a head, all right? You understand? Anyway, so let me get to the White House station thing, all right? So I just explained to you the White House is the president and the station is Lazarus. Okay, it's telling you a resurrection. And it gave you a head wound because that's where Trump's golf course is. Trump's golf course is by White House Station, right? Isn't that what they said? I forgot to mention that. Is Trump's golf course near White House Station?
According to Wikipedia, Trump National Golf Club is a private golf club located on Lamington Road in Bedminster, New Jersey.
Look at that, Lamington. Can you believe this? It's, yeah. How far is, how far is Bedminster from White House Station?
The drive from White House Station
12
to
minutes.
Bedminster is 7.7 miles.
12 minutes. So it's right near each other. That's where the epicenter was. Lebanon, and I was born in Beirut, Lebanon, and whatever. You understand what I'm saying. Okay? And just real quick, let me check one more thing here. Oh, man. Anyway, no, I didn't hear about that. Someone's saying, yeah, Elvis's horse. That's right. Elvis's horse was called Rising Sun. I've mentioned that in the past. Yeah. Someone's saying, did you see Iran taking pictures of some guy on Trump's golf course with a drone and putting it on X? I wonder if they will take responsibility for the head wound. No, well, I don't, listen. I think whatever it is just going to be predictive programming. But I don't think it's going to be from another country, the head wound. But that would make, I guess that would, I don't know. Maybe it could be. I don't know. But we'll see. I don't think so, but we'll see. I believe it's going to be more of someone from our own, someone, you know what I mean, within the the alphabet of the Democratic, if you know what I'm saying, the alphabet people, or the Democrats, whatever. But anyway, so let me get to the White House Station thing. All right, so look, what is the initials for this? Seattle, Washington.
Flights from Los Angeles to Seattle leaving May 2nd and coming back May 5th started.
So Seattle, Washington. What am I? don't know why I put it in.
The shortest flight is about 2 hours.
Shut up! I don't know why I put it in there. It's stupid. The White House Station is the Seattle, Washington initials, right? Now look at this. SW, right? First of all, it equals 42. All right, and Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state. And, 42 plus 42 equals 84. So basically it's, 2 42s. Now, how many days was in between the Maui fire and, because remember I was showing you the head wound. You remember, like, this is the White House Station, right? It's like a head wound, right? And the earthquake, and then you have this, which I showed you, the Maui fire, like a head wound, looks like a head, the Lahaina fire, right? The Maui fire. So I was telling you, 2 times 42 is 84, right? Look, how many days in between the Maui fire and that earthquake? Look, 242 days. From the Maui fire on 8/8 last year to today, to 4/5, to the earthquake date. 242 days. 2 times 42, right, is 84. 242 days, right? And guess what? And it happened on 4/5, right? The earthquake. The 45th prime is 197. 197, and you add the 45 prime, the 45th number, the sequence number, the 45th number down is 197 in primes. 197 plus 45 is 242. And JFK was killed on 11/22. 11 times 22 equals 242. You see? Are you understanding what I'm showing you? Did anyone see the connections I just made? Hold on. Let me see if you guys are getting this. Well, I guess nobody's getting it. I feel like I'm talking to myself here. Did you guys just see what I just showed you? And I don't see anything. All right. Let me move on here. Yikes. I think you guys must be dead inside or something. What in the hell? All right. Let's move on here. Yikes. All right. So it's that anyway, back to the SW for the White House station initials and Seattle, Washington, right? And hold on. And so the S is the 19th letter, W is the 23rd, right? Now, if you use reverse alphabet, pay attention. The reverse alphabet, where Z is the first letter, when you're doing Z is A, Y is B, X is C, W would be D, right? So it would be the fourth letter. So Z would be 1, Y would be 2, X would be 3, W would be 4, right? So W equals 4. And then that means that S, if you kept on going, the S would be this. See that? Backwards, S would be 8, W would be 4. There's your 8-4 for the head wound. You see that? And it was a 4.8 earthquake, right? Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4, August 4th. White House Station, WS. Are you understanding what I'm showing you here? All right? Now, if that's still not enough for you, how about this? You remember I just showed you that it's in between the Maui fires, because it looked like a head wound, the Lahaina thing. The earthquake looked like a head wound, right, on the White House station, right? On 4/5, Trump, and it was a 4.8, right? 8/4 is the day Trump gets his head wound, 8/4, August 4th. He's the 45th president. It was 242 days in between the Maui fires and the earthquake, right? 242, right? And I showed you that the 45th prime, Trump's the 45th president, equals 197. You add the 197 to the 45, because it's the 45th prime, equals 242. 11 times 22 is 242. All right? And JFK got his head wound on 11/22. Look at this, 197. You see this 197? And remember, because it's the 45th prime, right? Connects to Trump. 197, right? Watch. And remember, I told you that the S and the W, the backwards letters, is 8/4, right? And all the 197 I was just showing connecting to the 45 prime, 197. Look, the 8th prime is 19, the 4th prime is 7. There's your 197. See what I'm saying? You see? Everything connects to that. You see what I'm saying? Or how about this? The 19th prime is 67. The 7th prime is 17 equals 84. Are you getting it? 19 and 7. Remember, the 8th prime is 19. 4th prime is 7. Take that 19 and 7. 19th prime is 67. 7th prime is 17 equals 84. 84 to the 84. You see? Are you understanding what I'm telling you? And remember, the 45th prime is 197. Okay? Are you understanding what I'm telling you? All right? Anyway. Folks, like I said, it's an absolute impossibility for these events not to happen. It's biblical. I'm trying to tell you, this is biblical prophecy that's going to manifest, and there's no way to stop it. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing you can do. Nobody can stop what's coming. Okay? Anyway, what else can I show? There was one other thing. But I you know what? I don't want to convolute it. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, anybody have anything left to say? I mean, I could show you more, but I think that's enough. Oh yeah, I have to show you the Lazarus thing. Let's see if I can bring it up. How the Lazarus connects. So anyone who got in late, yeah, you got to watch from the beginning. I'll leave it up for like a day, but I'm going to erase it after that. So just real quick, let me just show you the Lazarus connection, and then I'm going to end this video. Let's see if I can find it here. It's not looking good. Where is it? Uh-oh. Why can't I find it? Let's see. Okay. So, okay, I found one of them. What date is this? January 29th. I need to find the other one first. Why can't I find it? Where is it? Let me see. All right, let's see if this shows. Okay, look. Let me tell you, there was hold on. Yes, I'm about to show that right now. So, back in the year 2017, okay, I showed Donald Trump on the cover of Newsweek magazine. Now, pay attention, folks, okay? The cover came out on 8/11. And you know, 8/11, I'm going to show you in a minute. It came out on 8/11, the magazine, to the newsstands. And you know, 8/11 on the Roman calendar is 6/11. on the Roman calendar. So the eighth month is the 6th month. So I told you the Washington State event is on 6/11, but Trump's head was on 8/4 in Ohio. But listen, so it's on 8/11 it came out, but they released this particular Newsweek cover. You'll see why I'm showing it and how it connects to Lazarus. It came out around midnight on 8/3, but nobody heard about it on 8/3. It came out on 8/4. Everybody did their videos on 8/4 back then. Now you could see a bunch of other people doing it on different dates, but when it first came out, it was on 8/4. Okay? And why is this important? Because first, let me show you the date that this magazine came out on the videos that people were doing. Look at the dates, okay? Having to do with Trump. The magazine cover, Newsweek, 8/4, 8/4, 8/4. Oops. 8/4, 8/4. You see all the 8/4s? You see what I'm saying? Every magazine cover was 8/4, except for this one down there. That came out later. So, do you understand? And look, it says Phoenix. What in the hell? What in the? See, now that is a crazy coincidence right there. It says Phoenix. Now that is seriously crazy. I never even noticed that the first time I did this. But anyway, so every video was 8/4. Now, why is this important? Okay, because what was Trump doing? He was on a magazine cover, folks. You see this magazine cover? First of all, look at the initials he's under. What did I just show you? The S and the W. And he's in between the two W's even. Look at that. 2 crowns. And the S is the 19 with the 2 crowns, you see? And what look, and what is the lazy boy? Okay, notice the lazy is the Lazarus. L-A-Z. Okay? The lazy boy, the Lazarus, right? And what does a lazy boy recliner do? It goes back and then it goes up. It resurrects. Do you understand? So it's up, it dies, and then it resurrects. Okay, do you understand? That's what that is. A resurrection. Okay? So that's why they call it a lazy boy, the recliner. Okay? Just like this, L-A-Z, Lazarus, lazy boy. You see what I'm saying? All right. So it came out, the video, everybody's video, because it came out that day on the news programs. Nobody heard about it on 8/3. All the news programs talked about 8/4. Oh, Trump, 8/4, lazy boy, because he's the Lazarus. Okay, and wait, yeah, I'm not done. And the pictures, look what he's drinking. He's drinking a Diet Coke. Die, get it? The word die, you can't see it, but it's a Diet Coke he's drinking. Okay, for the people who know, that's a Diet Coke can. And what is the other side? Cheetos. Cheating death, get it? Cheating die. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's cheating death. That's what that means. The Cheetos, and he's a cheater. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he's cheating death. And there's more to it. I just can't remember now. Anyway, like I said, it came out. Man, I wish I could. I know there's more to it. No, I can't remember. Let me see now. Let me go back and go up here and look. There was something over here. Give me a second here. What was I going to show? Give me a second here. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I think that's enough. About the magazine cover came out on 8/11. I was saying, do you know that 8/11 on a leap year is the 224th day of the year? Okay, you understand what I'm saying? That's another connection to 224. What number day of the year is August 11th?
According to Wikipedia, August 11th is the 223rd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. 142
Leap
days
year is 224. That's 223 on a regular year. So that's why it comes out on 8/4, the magazine cover. I mean, the story came out on 8/4, but the cover came out on 8/11. The story comes out on 8/4. It goes to the magazine covers on 8/11. So they're telling you 8/4, 2024. Get it? Because the 8/4 comes first. Then the date. I mean, then the year. 8/11 is the year technically because it's 2020, 224 days. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Are you guys grasping the magnitude of what I'm talking about? And then tomorrow you have the 4/8 uh, eclipse, right? And look at this. What did I tell you about the eclipse? What is the eclipse technically? Let me see if I have this here. Give me a second here. So what is the eclipse? It's basically it's just like that lazy boy. It's going dark, like death, and then it rises again. You understand? That's what an eclipse is. It's killing the sun and then the sun rising. Do you get it? It's a mockery what they're trying to say, with this. Okay, because Jesus was crucified and rose from the dead after 3 days. You understand? And that's what it is. It's death, and then the sun rises again. All right, and now, and remember, we're talking about the eclipse, right? And I showed you in one of my videos a while back that hold on. So tomorrow's the eclipse, right? And what does it have to do with? The 4/8, because it's on 4/8, and you have the sun and the moon, two circles, right? And the 4/8. So Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4 on Obama's birthday. Okay? In Ohio, all right? Trump gets the head wound in Ohio. Ohio has two. Get it? Two crowns. Are you paying attention? Two crowns. Two O's, right? And it's got the high in the middle. And where was Obama born? Hawaii. HI, right? Hawaii is the 808 area code. The Maui fires happen on 8/8, but forget about that. Um, so you have the two O's in Ohio, right? Which is the sun and the moon. Tomorrow's eclipse is on 4/8, which has to do with the sun and the moon. The, the two O's on 4/8. If you take, hold on, let me catch up to the chat before I show you the most incredible info, which I've shown already before. So if you take Trump's birthday this year and Obama's birthday this year, which is the day Trump gets his head wound on Obama's birthday, what are you going to see? So 2024, Trump's birthday 2024, and Trump head wound day, which is Obama's birthday. Look what added up. 6 plus 14 plus 2024 is 2044. Add Obama's birthday, the day Trump gets his head wound, 8 plus 4 plus 2024 equals 2036. The total is 4080. You see that? There's your 4/8 with the two crowns. You understand? Yeah. If you can't understand this, then I just can't help you. There's just, there's no hope. I just told you tomorrow is the eclipse on 4/8. It's about the sun and the moon. All right. Do you understand what I just showed you? All right. And supposedly, and Trump was elected in, he became president in 2017, right? One of the viewers put this in the chat the other day. I don't know if this means anything to you guys, but look, he was elected in 2017, right? And he's he became president in 2017, and he's running again, right, in 2024. If you multiply 2017 by 2024, you get 408, then the number 2, and then 408 again. Or you could say 408 the year 24 and then 08 again. So it's like a forward and backward number, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but that's something interesting, I guess. But nothing could be more interesting than that. I mean, come on. I just gave you the connection, with the sun and the moon. And by the way, I could show you something much more spectacular, but I'm not. Well, you have to wait for my videos. I've got something beyond incredible. All right. If you thought this was incredible, wait till you see the videos I'm about to do. All right. Anyway, about the Ohio thing, just to prove to you that that it's all about Trump, that Ohio thing, right? First of all, let me just show you this real quick. So remember, I was telling you Ohio has the two O's, right? It's got the high in the middle, right? And so let me just. And I told you Trump's going to get his head wound in Ohio, the 17th state, right? Pay attention. So you have the two O's, which is the crown. You have the high, all right? Like, because, Lucifer, Satan, who wants to be the most high. You understand what I'm saying? So you have the 8th letter is the H, the I is the 9th letter. You add it up. 8 plus 9 is 17. And Ohio is the 17th state. Okay? 8917. You see what I'm saying? 8, the H is the 8, the I is the 9, right? And you know that the letter O okay, is the 15th letter of the alphabet, okay? And from Elvis's birthday, to Trump's birthday on a leap year, all right? Pay attention. From Elvis's birthday to Trump's birthday, stupid. Anyway, stupid phone. Anyway, so from Elvis's birthday to Trump's birthday on a leap year is this amount of days. Okay, now watch this. And you know Elvis turned 89 this year, right? So look what you have. Look at this. So from Elvis's birthday to Trump's birthday on a leap year is 158 days. If you don't add the day, 159 days when you add the day on a leap year. Okay? So look at those numbers. 15, 15, 8, and 9. The letter O's are 15, 15. So you have 15, 15, and the H and the I is the 8 and the 9. You see that? So this is the word Ohio right in your face right there. You understand what I'm saying? And you reduce 8 and 9, it becomes 17. 8 plus 9 is 17, right? And Ohio's the 17th state. You see what I'm saying? Did you see that? Did you guys get that? And Elvis is 89 years old right now. Okay? And if you still think that's a coincidence, how about this? So notice that because Ohio's a 17th state, right? So if you take the way you write this, you write the number 17 and then the TH. 17 plus TH. What is TH? T is the 20th letter. H is the 8th letter. TH equals 28. Add the 28 to the 17, you get 45. And who's the 45th president? Trump. You see that? The 17th, 45. You see what I'm saying? And Trump, the 45th president, gets his head wound in Ohio. Do you understand? All right? And it just so happens that from Elvis's birthday to August 4th, which is Obama's birthday, it is I think it's, I have to double check this one now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this one. I can't remember. I mean, I just can't remember the leap year thing. What the connection is. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, you know what? Forget it. It's only on a regular year. I was about to show you something, but it's all right. That's good. I think we destroyed it already. This thing. Like I said, you can't have a bigger connection than that. When you consider what we're talking about. The eclipse being on 4/8. The eclipse, it has to do with the sun and the moon. You have this, the two O's with the 4/8. 8/4, and I'm telling you that Trump's going to get his head wound in Ohio. Ohio's got the two O's on 8/4. The O's are crowns, okay? I keep explaining this to you. Elvis is the Antichrist. That's his two crowns, okay? He's creating God on earth, but it's not going to work. You understand? God is going to, Jesus is God. God is going to destroy this place, all right? But that's what they're doing. They're, they're doing the counterfeit version of God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Elvis represents, the Holy Spirit. Trump represents the Father God, the Dawn, get it? The Dawn Father, the Godfather. And you know that the pigeons, they reject Jesus. And that's why that Obama is kind of playing the part of Jesus in a way, um, but he's the fake one. But Jesus is real. I mean, Jesus is God. Okay, but the pigeons rejected God. Do you understand? You know what I'm talking about? The ones who crucified Christ. They rejected him. They don't think that Jesus is God. That's why the Elvis Trump is the real one. Obama is just the fake one. Do you get it? That's why all these people think that he's the Antichrist, but he's not. Right? Do you understand? And that's why he's playing the part of Jesus. And that's why Trump is the Lazarus figure. Who raised Jesus from the dead? I mean, who raised Lazarus from the dead? Jesus. Jesus rose himself from the dead. Okay? That's the difference between all the other resurrections in the Bible. Jesus raised himself from the dead. He says, you destroy this temple, and in 3 days, I will raise it back up. I will raise it up. So that's what he was saying. He was talking about it. He said, I will raise it up. Okay? Now, so that's what that's about. Okay? They're going to think that Obama is bringing back Trump from the dead. Okay? But their Messiah, the pigeons' Messiah, is Trump. Do you understand? While the whole rest of the world is going to wonder after Obama, the pigeons are going to be going after their Messiah, which is Trump, but Trump represents Elvis. Do you understand? Do you get it? They've been waiting for their Messiah, who is the image of the beast, who is Elvis, okay? And that is why Elvis in the Holy Land. This is why Elvis is the, I mean, just ask yourself, folks, everyone on my channel knows this already. Just ask yourself this question. Why is there a gold statue of Elvis in the Holy Land? This is in Israel. There's a 16-foot statue of Elvis. Gold, whatever, it's gold, but I don't know if it's all gold or gold plate or whatever the hell it is. Look how much bigger it is than this dude. You see what I mean? It's like 16 feet tall or something. So, and what they did was, just ask yourself, what is Elvis? Elvis has nothing to do with Israel. What's he doing over there? All right. Anyway, and you know how many millions of people have made a pilgrimage to that place? Millions of Christians have gone to that Elvis statue. When they're going to visit Israel to see where Jesus walked, they go to see Elvis too. Because that's what they do. They put Elvis and Jesus in the same sentence. Okay? Anyway, so Elvis, that's why Trump will be backed by Israel. All right? Trump will be backed. I mean, Trump's going to be for Israel, Israel will be for Trump. And when they when they're with each other in cahoots, you understand? Uh, Trump and Israel. That's because they're basically in cahoots with Elvis because Trump is Elvis in the flesh. He's not the real Elvis. He's the Elvis in the flesh. You understand? Because Elvis is the real Antichrist. All right. And that's why Trump gave him the you know the Presidential Medal of Freedom Award. I mean, yeah, that's what Trump gave Elvis the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Anyway, so what did those pigeons do? How did they get Elvis in the Holy Land with a gold statue without making people think what the hell's going on? They did it because they put a restaurant around it, all about Elvis. Now ask yourself, wait a minute, so that's how they got away with it, to make it look like, oh, it's just some innocent thing. It's just giant gold statue of Elvis, but there's a restaurant that's all Elvis themed. That's how they get away with it. Oh, it's just innocent. I mean, are you people nuts? They're telling you right there, it's a golden calf right there. Where Moses, his brother Aaron, wanted to build that golden calf, and God wanted to destroy them. That's exactly what's happening here. Okay. If you guys can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, folks, watch from the beginning. All right. Oh, and about the Obama bringing Trump back from the dead. That's what they're going to be thinking. That's what they're going to be implying, that Obama was the one who brought Trump back from the dead because it happened on his birthday, and maybe Obama will say, oh, let's all have a prayer for Trump. And, he comes back from the dead, he's like, oh, it was Obama who brought him back. Just like Obama brought back Nelson Mandela. The Mandela effect came out during Obama's presidency, which is a bunch of nonsense because it's all fake. You know that Nelson Mandela stuff. And they brought him back during Obama's presidency, and then Obama also raised Gabby Giffords from the dead. Gabby Giffords is the congresswoman who got shot in the head wound, brought back from the dead. And when did that head wound happen of Gabby Giffords, the congresswoman, okay, who's married to a twin astronaut? Because I told you Elvis had an identical twin that died at birth. That's why Trump is the replacement twin, okay? And when did this Gabby Giffords head wound happen? When did this Gabby Giffords head wound happen? Happened on Elvis's birthday, January 8th, 2011. Pay attention. During Obama's presidency. So remember, Obama brought Nelson Mandela back from the dead. Of course he didn't, but that's what they're implying. Brings back Nelson Mandela from the dead. Then goes, after Gabby Giffords gets her head wound, she's in a coma. Obama visits her room. As soon as Obama leaves her room, a minute or 2 minutes later, Gabby opened her eyes. There's the whole thing. Go listen to Obama about that. Put in Obama, Gabby Giffords opens her eyes. So he brought Gabby Giffords back from the dead, and it was on Elvis's birthday when the head wound happened. Are you understanding what I'm telling you? All right. And now this head wound, Trump's head wound, is going to happen on Obama's birthday, and he's going to raise him from the dead. Do you understand? I'm telling you exactly how it's going to play out, most likely. All right. And by the way, what happened on the day that Gabby Giffords got the head wound? It was January 8th, 2011, right? Look. When was the beast quake in Seattle?
According to Sports Illustrated, Lynch's iconic run took place in a Seahawks playoff game against the New Orleans Saints on January 8, 2011.
January 8, 2011. That's the day Gabby Giffords got her head wound. So there was a beast quake on Elvis's birthday in Seattle. Are you understanding it? And they had a ritual of a real head wound, I mean, a supposed real one with Gabby Giffords on Elvis's birthday that same day, 2011, January 8th. Are you understanding what I'm showing you here? Because that's what's happening now. It's a twin head wound. You're going to have Washington get its head wound. That's why you have the apple, the bite of the apple, you know, the apple bite, you know, in the logo and in the biblical thing, you know, of the biting of the fruit of the, you know, of the tree of good and evil, or the tree of knowledge, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So why am I saying the apple thing? Because Washington is the apple state, which all connects to how I told you that Taylor Swift is the apple girl from the I Pet Goat video that all the truthers know about, you know? Yeah. The app. That's right. The EL app. Appel. Folks, I can't go through everything. That's enough. This video, it went, you know, pretty good as far as fluidity. So hopefully you guys can watch it, because I can go on all day with the connections. I just got to put an end to this. So it's just all correlating together, okay? Anyway, God, you have to watch my videos. Listen, if you're new to the channel, this is what you need to do. You go to the video section of this channel, the video section, watch parts 1 through 7 of my 666 connections to Elvis. All right? Once you watch that, under the video section, those 7 videos in order, make sure you thumb up the video and comment. After you do that, go and watch the live stream section and just work your way back for the last 10 months. Just you know, watch all the live streams. Just patiently watch all of them. And but first watch under the video section those 7 videos of the 666 connections of Elvis. All right? Yes, thank you. Yes. People are telling you, go and watch them, because it's a must that you watch those videos. Anyway, God bless all of you. And I appreciate everyone participating in the chat. Make sure you thumb up the. Can someone tell me, how can this video only have 16 thumbs up? It's it's the most, you know, mind-blowing info I'm showing in here. How do you guys have only 16 thumbs up, man? Come on, folks. Don't be lukewarm, lazy bums, man. Shame on you people, man. Like, what are you people thinking, man? Anyway, I give up anyway. Do whatever the hell you guys want, man. We're just trying to help people, you know. Anyway, you know I don't ask nothing, and I never have, never will. So if it's too much for you guys just to thumb up a video and comment, I don't know what to tell you. You know, just know that God's watching you guys, man. I don't know what the heck, man. Anyway, God bless all of you, and Jesus is God. End of video.